Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to be talking about what really is this thing called n8n and why is everyone so crazy about it? Like, it's literally breaking the internet. So, I'm going to keep this video super simple, but if you want references right away, you've probably heard of terms already like AI agents or automations, or you've probably heard of people saying AI is going to build automations that replace your job or whatever. So I'd say n8n is probably the main tool that does all of this. So you're probably already aware of the use cases. Let's just dive a little more. So, in the simplest terms ever, n8n is a workflow automation tool that you can use to connect the apps and softwares you use on a daily basis with each other. So, you can pull up some tiny automations between these apps to automate a very specific task. Just to give you a quick example, let's say you run an agency and there are some certain actions or certain steps you want to be executed every time someone fills out your onboarding form. So let's say someone fills out an onboarding form and then you want these steps to be executed. So every time someone fills out your onboarding form, you want to send them an invite to your Slack workspace. Then you want to notify a customer success manager on your team that this client has been assigned to you. Just give them some more attention or whatever. Then you want to update your project management tool like ClickUp or Airtable or Asana, or you get the point, right? This was actually just a flowchart I created just to help you understand what really happens in a workflow. But just to give you some real look and feel of how does a workflow look like in n8n, just go to the website n8n.io and scroll down a little. Then you can see all of these examples and all these automations. So entire automation in n8n is called a workflow, and all these tiny pieces like this, and all of these individually are called nodes. And you're just essentially connecting nodes with each other in order to have a proper sequence of how should the workflow move through or how should the steps be taken. Similar to this flowchart, right? Like this right here fills out an onboarding form. This is really the trigger of when to initiate the automation. And as soon as it is triggered, like when someone actually fills the onboarding form, then sending a Slack Connect invite or notifying a CSM or updating a project management tool, all of these can be individually a node, and then you can have like individual nodes for all of these actions, right? But the concept of workflow automation isn't new. And there are giant tools like Zapier or Make.com who are already doing it very, very, very well since years. But let me tell you something that will literally blow up your mind right now. Before that, let me just actually show you how does the pricing model for Zapier and Make.com actually looks like. So you essentially pay for the tasks or credits on a monthly basis, and it totally varies on your usage, but you need to pay them a monthly subscription, and then they give you some certain amount of credits, and then you can keep automating and build workflows on top of it. Just a quick reminder, this can get expensive very, very, very quickly. But the great part, n8n is actually open source. So what that means, you always have an option to pay a similar membership to n8n to actually keep using it like the other platforms, but you also have an option to self-host it on your computer or on a server that lets you run it completely for free, just paying the server cost, and which is always like $30 a month, and you'll be good for unlimited workflows, which is genuinely crazy. Just to give you some ballpark averages, there are companies spending thousands of dollars on Zapier, Make.com, and so many of these platforms just to have it run monthly and automate their tasks. With n8n, it's $50 a month, run it, unlimited operations, unlimited workflows, which is probably the craziest part of it. That being said, I've been playing around with n8n for a couple months now, and I think I've built some really cool AI agents that you'd love to see. For example, this LinkedIn post repurpose agent. This literally goes through your LinkedIn profile and then goes to the best performing posts in your particular niche and rewrites them in your voice and your tone, and generates you posts which are destined to go viral, which is probably crazy. So there are hundreds, if not thousands, of automations like these that I have for you guys with in-depth tutorials, walkthroughs, and all of that stuff. So if you want more n8n related videos, just comment down n8n and I'll bring these videos just for you guys. Thank you so much. Let me know if you want anything else, and I'll see you in the next one.